A man was walking back to his house after a long day when something near the old sewer caught his attention. Several small kittens were gathered there, looking down into the dark opening with hungry eyes. They seemed to be searching for something important. As he moved closer to see what was happening, another kitten slowly appeared from the nearby bushes, clearly part of the same group. When the man looked into the sewer, he discovered old pieces of spoiled food scattered at the bottom. The kittens were so hungry that they were trying to reach this garbage to survive. This sight made him feel deeply sad because these innocent creatures were struggling just to find something to eat. He knew he had to help them right away. The man quickly went to get proper food for the hungry kittens. When he returned, they ate eagerly, their tiny bodies finally getting the nutrition they desperately needed. As he watched them eat, he felt glad that he could make a difference in their lives. After the kittens finished their meal, a person who had been sitting nearby on a bench called out to him. This person told the man that there were more kittens in trouble, just a little farther down the street. Without hesitation, the man followed the directions to find these other kittens. What he discovered there was even more heartbreaking than the first scene. Several very young kittens were lying on the cold ground, looking weak and unable to move much. These babies were clearly in bad condition and needed immediate help. They were shivering and appeared to be much smaller than the kittens he had just fed. The man carefully picked up each one, being very gentle because they seemed so fragile. While he was gathering these weak kittens, a child appeared carrying another small kitten in his hands. The child had been watching everything from his nearby home and wanted to help too. He told the man that he had seen the mother cat earlier in the local park. The child seemed worried about all the kittens and wanted to make sure they were reunited with their mother. Together, the man and child went to the park to search for the mother cat. When they arrived, they found her lying on the grass with more kittens nestled close to her body for warmth and comfort. The mother cat looked tired, but her appearance showed that she had once been well cared for by humans. Even though she was now living outside and struggling to survive, it was clear that this cat had previously been someone's pet. Her behavior around humans was gentle and trusting, which meant she had known kindness before. This made the man realize that she had probably been abandoned or had gotten lost from her home. The discovery that this was likely an abandoned pet made the situation even more urgent. Pets who end up on the streets often do not know how to hunt or find shelter like cats who were born wild. They depend on human kindness to survive because they were raised to trust people and live in homes. The man knew that the mother cat and all her babies needed a safe place to live right away. The weather was getting colder and the kittens were too young to survive outside much longer. He carefully placed the mother cat and all her kittens into his pet carrier, making sure they were comfortable for the journey to safety. The entire family was now together again, but they needed more than just a temporary rescue. They needed medical care, proper food, and a warm place to recover from their difficult time living on the streets. The man was determined to give them everything they needed to become healthy and happy again. Today, this cat family lives in a safe and warm home where they are well cared for. The mother cat has regained her strength and the kittens are growing bigger and stronger every day. They no longer have to worry about finding food or staying warm because they have someone who loves them and provides for all their needs. This rescue story shows us that ordinary people can become heroes by simply choosing to help animals in need. When we see animals suffering, we have the power to change their lives completely. Every small act of kindness matters and can save entire families of animals who just need someone to care about them. The story also reminds us how important it is to be responsible pet owners and never abandon animals. Pets who are left to survive on their own face many dangers and hardships that they are not prepared for. They depend on us to keep them safe throughout their entire lives. If this story has touched your heart, please consider helping animals in your own community. You can support local animal shelters, volunteer to help with rescue work, or even foster animals who need temporary homes. Every pet deserves a chance to be loved and cared for properly. Share your favorite name ideas for these rescued kittens in the comments below, and subscribe for more heartwarming rescue stories that show how compassion can change everything.